Hi there, Paula here again. Most people first thoughts about going to a trip is, what am I gonna pack? Well, that's my third thought. My first thought is my Lightroom and all my data set up ready for a trip? My second thought is, what am I gonna take for my camera gear? And then I'll think about the rest. So today I'm gonna show you how I incorporate Lightroom CC into my Lightroom Classic workflow. What I mean to this is, how do I use the new Lightroom CC that Adobe released, that you can use onto your iPhone, into your iPad, and on your desktop with my Lightroom Classic, that is the old Lightroom that we always use. I have a little workflow for that, so let's jump to the computer and I'll show you that. Okay, so now we are here at my desktop. I have a desktop computer with a little Mac Mini, and I'm on my old Lightroom, which we'll call the Lightroom Classic. That's how Adobe refers to. So the Lightroom Classic, where I have a Drobo connected, as you can see here, and my Drobo has 200,000 images that I have taken through the years. That would never fit on my laptop, so I cannot use my laptop with all my images in it. I would always have to keep my images on an external drive. Anyway, a few things happened to me through the years. Is one, I have a laptop and I would like to see some of my images on my laptop while I'm traveling. And the second thing is, I would like the images that I made changes while I was traveling to be synced back to the same catalog. On the past, I used to create a catalog on the laptop and then import, export catalogs, etc., etc. It worked fine. But now Adobe has come with a much easier solution for me, so I might as well use it. Well, what Adobe has is the Adobe Cloud, where I can sync folders of my collections back to my Lightroom CC, which goes to the internet, and then I can use onto my iPhone, my iPad, and on Lightroom CC on my laptop. Once I make changes on the laptop, those changes get referred back to my main Lightroom at home. So when I travel, I upload my images all to my Lightroom CC at the laptop, and while I'm traveling and when I have internet connection, those images already start showing up and being displayed on my Lightroom at home. In that way, when I get home, even if everything didn't came through, once I'm home, I open my laptop and that will synchronize quite fast because my internet network is quite fast. But what is important to me is, if I was traveling and I took a shot and it was a great shot, I posted on Facebook. When I get home, I want to see that shot inside my Lightroom Classic at home. So to set it up that way, what I do is, I create a collection, and this one I'm gonna call Oregon. As you know, I'm going a number of places, but Oregon will be the main. I'm not gonna put inside anything, but I will make synchronized with my Lightroom CC. And I'm not gonna put anything there right at this moment, so I'll just press create, and that will synchronize with my Lightroom CC. So any images that go into that folder now would be uploaded to the internet and will be then displayed on my Lightroom CC on my laptop or my iPad or my phone, if I have to say that again. But it's gonna be synchronized through all the devices. So that's all I need to do at this point in this side. So let's jump to my laptop, and you can see what happens on the other side. So now we are on my laptop. As you can see, I have Lightroom open. This one is the Lightroom CC. As you can see, the editing functions are a bit different. They all pretty much work the same, but they just look a bit different. And your folder files are also in a different place. So I created the Oregon a second ago, and then it's already here available for me to add photos. Once I add a photo, so let's just make a sample of photo I had on my computer already. I will import that photo, and that photo now is onto my Oregon folder. That photo is going to be synchronized back to my computer at home, no, my desktop at home. And any changes I make to it are also going to be synchronized. So as you can see here, it's updating, it's synchronizing the image. But if I make some changes, let's just make something very drastic so you can see the difference. Once I get to my desktop, you'll see that those changes also being applied to the desktop image. And let's load that again. So we had that back to the desktop, and as you can see, the image got synced with the data from my Lightroom CC and my laptop. If we look at the history here, I have done a few updates, but that's the last update. So when I imported from on Lightroom CC, looked like that, and that's how all the changes I made came to look at. The same thing happens the other way. If I make changes here, let's make another crazy change. I'm doing a crazy change just so you can see on the you can see the difference. And now when you come to the laptop, now you can see you have the same changes done. Of course here I'm on to the same network, so that the updates fast. This updates to Adobe Cloud. So let's say if we go here and we reset the image as it was, and in a few seconds you'll see the reset also on my laptop. As I was saying, these images go all to Adobe Cloud, and then they come down to all my devices. They also available on my Lightroom on my phone, and as you can see now, the image is updated on my Lightroom CC. So that way I can keep my editings between all my two computers and while I'm traveling. And at the same time, is a little bit of a backup when the images do get to the Adobe Cloud, because while they're there, they're saved someplace else besides my computer at home, which has other backups, but that's a story for another day. I hope you learned something out of this. If you have any questions, just put on the comments below. I will reply to you as soon as I can. As I mentioned, I'm gonna be traveling, but hopefully I'll get some Wi-Fi around. I'll see you soon. Bye.